Hi everybody, it's your girl Tay, and I'm back again, not with a tutorial, but today we're going to talk about how to read the weather forecast for gray hair. Okay, so there's a couple things you need to know. Number one is you need to know what the dew point is. I think a lot of people, there's like this misconception about humidity. The way they report humidity on the weather is relative. So it's relative humidity, and that means that it's related to the temperature. So 100% humidity is not going to be the same in cold weather as it is in warm weather. So looking at humidity doesn't actually tell you how much moisture is in the air, because cold air can't hold as much moisture as warm air. So the thing you want to look at is dew point, which is a constant. So if the dew point is below 40, that means there's not much moisture in the air at all, and that means you need to add more moisture and protect your hair from the elements. If it is between 40 and 60, the dew point is telling you that there is more moisture in the air, and that means you can kind of get away with maybe using less conditioner, maybe using a softer hold gel and still get defined curls. And as long as it's not raining or anything or really super windy and that's the dew point, you can get away with a lot more, and those are usually the best hair days. If the dew point is above 60 to 65 degrees, and now this is all in Fahrenheit, then you're looking at really moist, humid days, right? So there's a lot of moisture in the air, and that means you're gonna need a lot more hold in your hair, because your hair is, as the water leaves, it's gonna try to grab more moisture and they get too soft, so it's going to get like oversaturated and kind of soggy. I think everybody kind of knows what that feels like when your curls are just feel soggy, like too soft. That's what happens. So you're going to need a stronger hold gel, that way you don't get soggy hair. Now that's the first thing. So dew point. So dew point, actually what it means is it's the temperature that when you know when you like wake up really early and there's dew on the ground, it's that temperature. It's the temperature there's condensation on the ground. So if it's cold air, that means that there's not much moisture, because cold air can't hold as much water, and if there's warm air, if it's warm outside, then it can hold much more moisture. So it's really important you pay attention to that dew point. And also you need to understand what is in your products. So if there is humectants, so anything like glycerin, honey, hydrolyzed silk protein, aloe is one. So if you are in that sweet spot dew point, so you're at 40 to 60, 65, then you can probably use those really and get really good results. But if you're in the desert and it's winter time, don't use those, because what humectants do is they take moisture on either side of them and kind of try to balance it. So if the air is much drier than your hair, then it's going to suck moisture out of your hair and put it into the air. So that means that your hair is going to dry out by the end of the day. That's not good. And then if there's a lot more moisture in the air than it is in your hair, it's going to pull moisture from the air and put it into your hair, and you're still going to get those soft, soggy curls, and it's going to look really sad and kind of gross. So only use humectants if you know that it's going to be, the dew point is going to be around 40 to 65 degrees. If it's going to rain, then you're going to need a stronger hold, and probably not use humectants because it's probably going to be more moist. That's just probably, like I said, you have to look at those numbers yourself. So we're going to actually jump into reading a weather report and how I look at it. So let's get into it.
Alright, so I'm on wonderground.com, and I pulled up Austin, Texas. It looks like today, if you were to refresh your curls, what would I suggest you do after that? Looking at the dew point, it looks like you would probably want to add more conditioner, maybe a leave-in that has extra moisturizing power, a butter, maybe shea butter, just to help lock in that moisture. Then I mean, we basically can disregard humidity. This really doesn't tell us anything, you know. And what we want to look at is precipitation. So it looks like it's going to be mostly clear throughout the day, not too much precipitation. There's going to be some wind, but it's not going to be crazy windy. So this would be a fine day to wear your hair down. Just make sure you have enough moisture. You have enough hold if you like it. There's going to be a little bit of wind, but not too bad. So next we're going to look at Thursday. The dew point is a little bit warmer. So here you're kind of on the cusp. If you want to try out a humectant and see if that gives you good results, go ahead and try it. Something that has glycerin or hydrolyzed silk protein or aloe or honey in it, something like that, then it might help your hair. It might not. Try it out. It's right on the cusp, but it's going to be pretty clear, and there's going to be basically no wind in the morning, but there's going to be, it looks like, a noticeable amount of wind throughout the rest of the day. So I would go ahead and put something with a little bit of hold. I wouldn't put heavy hold, but if possible, I would even just put my hair up in a style somehow this day. So last but not least, I would look at Sunday, and for Sunday it looks like the dew point is going to be quite high, so I would suggest you have a strong hold gel for most of the day. There's a high chance of rain. There's going to be some wind. Put your hair up and use a gel. I wouldn't mess with this. This is kind of gross. Just for hair wise, a gel that does not have glycerin or silicones in it, that's gonna be your best bet, but still strong hold, because these are some nasty numbers for hair. So that's how I look at the weather. I hope that's helpful to you.
So that wasn't too hard, right? It's pretty simple. You just look at the dew point, see if there's wind, see if there's sun, and see if there's rain / snow or anything like that, and then make adjustments accordingly. And last, you want to, of course, avoid anything with alcohol, silicones, or sulfates, and be judicious about when you use humectants, or you're going to end up with dry, frizzy, or soft and limp, sad, soggy curls. So I hope that was helpful for you guys. If it wasn't, if you're confused and you have any questions for me, go ahead and put those in the comment box below. And of course, very important, make sure you like, share, and subscribe if you like this video. And I will see you guys next time. Bye! Oh, I almost forgot. If you like this hairstyle, let me know and I'll do a tutorial on it. It's pretty simple, but I think it's a lot of fun. Yeah, so let me know. Bye!